Hello and welcome to Finextra. I'm Emily Haller and I'm here with FB of EPAM and we're talking about blockchain. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
In all the hype around blockchain, can you see a killer app for it in financial services?
So actually there is two types of killer apps which we need to recognize. There's going to be the early killer apps, which is going to be easy to deploy, which I believe is going to be something around FX or something around FX clearing and settlement. But the first generation of killer app is not going to really utilize the full feature set of blockchain. I think when we're going to really see the next generation, that's when we're really going to recognize that the killer app arrived and everybody's really going to understand the power of blockchain. So generation one is going to really enable banks to achieve cost savings goals, and they're going to enable them to get to the next stage. The next stage is when asset originators, I think that's a term which I coined up, is really going to move something from being electronic to digital. This is when we're going to start issuing shares using blockchain. Well, that's where the central banks are going to issue currency instead of fiat currencies. They're going to use cryptocurrency version of pounds of the US dollar. And then you're going to start seeing the real power of blockchain.
Skeptics point to issues with scale, performance and security. Are these genuine concerns and can they be solved?
I'm sure it can be solved. I think the concern is overrated. We should just try it. It will take a lot of time to implement these systems. It's going to take awfully lot of time to revamp all the legacy systems. So it's going to take probably like 18 months from now, people are going to start implementing them, and it's going to take at least 18 to 24 months to implement the first full-scale solution. By that point of time, we are probably 2 more cycles will go past by, so the computers will be faster, networks will be faster. So generally, we're going to solve these issues. We have to try it. We have to do really work the scale level. We have to try these things at the performance level, which is really requires us to really address these problems. We're going to fix those. It's just a pure engineering exercise. Without trying it, it's never going to happen.
By what process will blockchain move from experiment to mainstream? And how can banks ensure that they're ahead of the curve, not behind it?
There are certain industries which are already moving into blockchain today. I know about loyalty schemes which are starting to employ blockchain itself. I heard about the betting industry in Europe, which is starting to really create a digital version of the betting slip, which is inherently a smart contract which allows you to auto settlement based upon an oracle which announcing a result of a sport game. So I think banks really need to start assessing where they can really start doing something similar. I think the easiest will be interbank settlement or cross-country settlement, cross-jurisdictional settlements, where they need to start using it. And they need to experiment, need to use it in a small scale or use it in a small user base to start really using this technology to learn more and understand what are the breaking points and really fix those breaking points.
Thank you very much for speaking with me.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching.